All right. Well, hello, everybody. So I am Christy. I'm here with Carrie. We are co-hosting tonight, and we are just excited to be here to share about peptides. Oh, there's Lisa coming back in. Hey, Lisa.
Oh, hey.
Hey, I was wondering, like
Hey
the other
there.
one, just I wasn't getting no responses.
I wasn't getting anything on my iPad, so I thought, well, I'll try my phone.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
But
Cool.
I don't know. I don't know. I've never done a Zoom on this, so I don't.
You're
I'll learn.
good.
I'll
That's
learn.
okay. I
Okay.
was just getting started. I wanted to tell you I am recording it just so you know, because we're going to share it with some other
Okay.
people too. When I'm done with
Okay.
the presentation, I'll close out the record. So if you have any
Okay.
questions, we can do questions off of the record for you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, so I'm Christy. I'm co-hosting with Carrie tonight, and we
Hi.
are just excited to share about peptides because we are learning more and more all the time ourselves, and people are using them, and we're hearing stories and testimonies, and it has just been life-changing for so many people. I mean, I will be honest, when I first heard about it, I was not happy. I thought I had all the negative thoughts that many people have about peptides. I was like, we shouldn't be using them. I'm a nurse, so I was like, we got to be saving them for people that need it for diabetes, da da da. Um, and then when this got announced that we were partnering with a telehealth company so we could offer this service to our customers and other people, I thought, well, I better start educating myself. And there is so much information out there. And this is way more than just for weight loss. It is helping people with inflammation and energy and hormones and along with the
Lee.
weight loss, but longevity and just your skin and aging. There's just it's unlimited really on how much it is helping. And Aaron Schneider, do you know an Aaron Schneider, Carrie?
I don't think so, but maybe I do.
Is this an Aaron? Not connecting. Hi, welcome. Is this an Aaron?
Nope, it's Sheila.
Oh, hi, Sheila. I was like, who is this?
Hi, Sheila.
Hi, I'm sick, so I'm a mute so I don't cough and sneeze.
Oh, you're
Okay.
sick
Okay.
again, my dear. I'm so
It hasn't gone
sorry.
away. It hasn't gone away. And yeah, I gave a bad
Oh.
review to my doctor.
Oh, I'm
Not
so
that it was her,
sorry.
not that
Okay,
it was
hey,
her
just so
fault.
you know, we are recording it, and then I will pause. I'll stop the recording at the end for questions, okay?
Perfect.
Okay. Anyways, I first thing I don't want to talk all night, and I want to make this nice and quick for you guys and just informative. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and I just want to share something with you guys about some stats and some numbers. So let me see. I always have to stop and think how to share my screen here. Whoops, not that one. Um, I don't do this enough. And I should have my glasses on so I can actually see. Host tools, is it under there? Share screen. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'll know. Okay, but why isn't it doing anything? Oh, I have to be able to do this because I have a lot I want to share.
Mm-hmm.
Have you
You,
done this before, Carrie? I haven't.
no.
What have I?
Have you, I just hit the three dots.
The more?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, but then what do you do?
Share.
There's not a share there.
Oh, mine, I gotta share.
What the heck?
Meeting info settings. How many rows yet? Three rows.
Allow participants to. Okay, now let me try this. Do I have a share now? Why do I not have my share?
Just scroll around a bit. You got all the options.
Oh, here's a share. I see it.
Okay.
Ha! Okay, sorry guys.
All right.
Okay. Do you see the one that says XMD opportunity?
Yep.
Okay.
It's coming. Yep. There you
Okay.
go. There it
I'm
is.
gonna play it.
We got volume. It does have volume, Christy.
Yeah, do you need upper?
I don't hear volume.
What?
I can't hear anything on the
Oh,
video.
it's just music.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you guys on that part. Those numbers, when I see those, I think they are just so amazing that how much they're projecting for people in the next 5 years to be using peptides. I think it just proves to us that this is the way health is going. So it just is kind of more of a confirmation to a lot of us that maybe we're so hesitant, scared to do it, that this is kind of the way things are going, and telehealth is also going that way. So I just wanted to share that because the numbers were pretty outstanding. I'll just quick share a little bit about my story, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit about peptides. I started with Zincular 2 years ago. I was just at the terriblest point of my life. I had was gained the most amount of weight I have ever gained. I was lucky enough when I'm in my younger years, I never had to worry about my weight. I always had high metabolism. Then we had perimenopause and postmenopause hit me, and boy, did things just start increasing up on that weight gain. I was drinking a lot of Diet Coke. I was eating fast food. I was sleeping all the time. And it hit me just one day that I was like, I can't keep doing this. Like, I want to be able to be young and get on the floor and play with grandkids when that day comes. So I reached out to a friend that I knew was using the products. We talked for a long time. As being a nurse, I was asking a lot of questions. I knew I wanted a good probiotic. And that was one of the main reasons I went with Zingular is because of the probiotic. When I started with the pretty nice kit. It was like the 8 day kit at that point. And the Global Blend was the other one because I have so much inflammation in my body. Went on to lose 15 pounds, and then I plateaued. I felt great. I was off medicine for my muscles. I wasn't eating Motrin like I was candy at that point. And I felt great. I felt amazing. But as far as weight wise, I plateaued tremendously. Then peptides came. So this all came out back in October. When I had lost my 15 pounds, I never had ever gained any of that back, which I was very thankful for. Maybe five here and there, as we do as women. But I started the peptides middle of November, and I am now down 17 pounds, and I have seven more to go to my goal, which is just amazing. So it has been so beneficial, so helpful because I didn't know what else I was going to do. I felt like I was doing all the right things and nothing was working. So I am very thankful for this opportunity that I can do this. I am getting mine paid for by working the business as well, which is awesome, and helping other women and men feel good as well along the way. So that's a little bit about my story. I am going to take you through a slideshow here. So I am going to now share my screen again, and I'm going to talk through this a little bit. All right. Okay, do you see that? It's a peptide party?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So this is going to walk us through and just tell us a little bit about what are peptides. A lot of people don't even know what peptides are. When I share that, hey, do you want some information on peptides? They're like, well, really, what are you talking about for sure? And the other second thought is a lot of people think it's only regarding weight loss, which is not true. There is just so many areas that peptides can help in. So this is going to kind of break it down a little bit for us. But basically, peptides are amino acids, and they are we kind of call them like messengers in our body, just like it's telling you. It will tell your cells when to heal, repair, burn that fat, build your muscle, regulate hormones, and calm that inflammation. As we get older, just like everything else, the production of those go down. So we produce peptides in our body, but as we get older, they start declining. And that's where then the injections and the orals come in to help. It says that they help restore those signals so the body can function more efficiently again. Think of peptides as text messages, not force. They support what your body already knows what to do. So we're not adding anything new to it. We are just supporting what already is in our body that's not working to its full capacity. Who are the peptides for? I would say almost everybody. There is something here for everybody. But the main ones are those people that are feeling stuck. Like just like I said earlier, I was doing all the right things, nothing was working. Low energy, brain fog. That is a big one as we get into postmenopause. I don't know how many people talk about brain fog that they left the car running or they forgot this or put this in the fridge and this there. And it is a real thing. So a lot of this can help with that. Inflammation, hormonal changes, the muscle recovery, and then the long-term and longevity that we were talking about before too. I am going to check my messages real quick. I want to make sure somebody wasn't trying to get on. No. Okay. Um, why is XMD special? So when we partnered with our telehealth company, we have Zingular, which is our supplements, and now we have XMD. So we named it XMD, which is our company that we partnered with. It's called Open Loop is the telehealth company we worked with. So if you ever are even concerned about that company, you can Google Open Loop. They've been interviewed by CNBC, so it's a very well-known company that is doing the telehealth part. There's over 20,000 medical providers. It's either doctors or nurse practitioners. I'm not sure if there's PAs or not, but I know for sure nurse practitioners and doctors. And they actually work mostly by state. I actually had the same provider twice, which was awesome. Being in South Dakota, they don't have as big of a group for us. So that was really nice to see the same one twice. Um, what is so important about doing this is that you are going to get a personalized care. It is going to be based on you and your medical history. So you fill out an intake, and it's just like going into a doctor's office. You need to be as thorough as you can on there about your medications, your allergies, your health. Anything that you can share on there needs to be shared. And that is what they're going to use to specialize and recommend what is the best for you and your body. They all use a 503A pharmacy, which is some of the best. So you don't want anything other than a 503A. You can go Google right now peptides and you probably get something really cheap online. I would not recommend that because you do not know where that's coming from, if it's going to be good or not, no matter if you're saving money on it or not. Hi, Paula. I am recording,
Hello.
just so you know, Paula, okay?
Yep, I seen that.
Okay. So that is one thing that's just makes it feel the safety. Even though I know Zingular won't do things that aren't safe, it just reassures me that we're using good pharmacies as well. I am proud to say for support wise, we just got, thank goodness, because there has been some things that we've been working through with XMD. As anything that is new, we've had our little kinks here and there on stuff. But as of Wednesday, just yesterday, they have now dedicated a customer service just to us through XMD. So not through Open Loop anymore. We now have a designated group just for us, which is amazing because they're going to be able to help us a lot more with some of these problems that if you are having any of those. I've had just a couple people have had some troubles. Everybody else has done fine, but those couple of people have been frustrated. So I am so glad that we can maybe minimize some of that now. They come in oral and injectable options. It's kind of a personal choice when it comes like that. Some people are like, I want to do this, but I absolutely do not like needles. Well, then an oral is going to be a great option for you. However, do know that an injection is going to probably be a little bit more effective because it goes more directly into the bloodstream. Can't talk. Labs are included with this. I actually had recent labs, so I just uploaded my recent labs. But in all honesty, if it's been 2 or 3 months, go get your labs done for free and see whether what you're doing, and then you'll have that comparison. We have a LabCorp in town. There's one location, but if you need labs done, we send you right to that location, and that's going to be all free, included with the cost of your peptides. And again, it's done legally, ethically, and compliantly. We want everybody to be safe and very comfortable with what they're doing. Your shipping is included, your titration as you start using this, you're going to probably every month maybe go up a little bit on your dose, and that is part of the cost as well as compound therapies. So we offer different kind of compounds that I'll get into in just a little bit. Weight loss peptides. So we started with just the weight loss ones. And then you'll see towards the end here, we added some new ones. So first for weight loss, you have the semaglutide and the tirzepatide. The main difference with these are the semaglutide only works or helps promote one hormone, where the tirzepatide works for two hormones. It's a little bit more effective from what I'm finding with people that's now been on it for a month or two. They're having a little more weight loss with the tirzepatide. These are some before and after pictures. I'll just share this picture later if you want to read it, because I do have this and the stories are awesome to hear. But I mean, the first one here is Jan. I actually was with Jan last year in Mexico. We got to do excursion together. She is doing amazing. She looks so fabulous. Every time she posts a new picture, it is just crazy the growth or the loss that she has had. Jana and Lori both have been with the company for years and years, and they are just thrilled with their progress as well. Okay, when you get into looking at weight loss peptides, we have macrodose and we have microdose. The basic way to know the difference of this is macro is if you're going to be looking at and wanting weight loss. Micro is going to be more for maintenance and other things. So if you're just looking more for energy or inflammation and maintenance of your weight, it's going to be micro. You don't always get to pick what you want. You don't always get what you want, if I want to say. I have had some people that are like, well, I want weight loss. I want macro dose. Well, we look at BMIs and the providers look at your history and decide what is the best for you. And some of those people don't qualify for macro dose because their BMI is not enough for it. So just know that when you go through your intake, that's what they're going to be basing that on, and making the recommendations is based on your weight, based on your BMI, based on your history and everything. So macrodose is mostly for weight loss. As you can see, we have the tirzepatide and the semaglutide, and they both come in injection or the oral. And not only do they help with the weight loss, but you can see there it helps with heart health, blood sugars, inflammation is huge. And I'll show you a picture of mine later that really shows that. Microdose, they have these names. One thing I want to tell you right off the bat so I don't forget. When you see core, microdose, energy, and mind, if you proceed with this and you go through this intake, Open Loop does not use these names. I found out. These are names that we have given them, but if you say, I want the energy in mind, they're not going to have a clue of what you're talking about. So you're going to need to know what it is based on semaglutide, tirzepatide, that kind of stuff, and what's in it. These are combination doses. A lot of these have B12, which is great for energy. Then you have your MIC, which is another one that is supportive for, what does the MIC help with? I think that's more brain focus. I think my next screen shows that. So those are all different options there for microdosing. And then we have the longevity. These are our newest ones. The Sermorelin is our newest one, and people are so excited about this one. This is for rest and recovery, lean muscle, healthy aging. It just is going to be one that's going to kind of, some people are helping with hormones for this one a little bit too. So this is one that's going to kind of be just a real basic maintenance, good one to stay on for multiple things. Then you have your B12 and MIC, which is for the energy metabolism, liver support, the fat loss, and then NAD. I don't know if you guys are familiar with NAD, but this is a huge thing, especially like in Hollywood. This works at the cellular level. So this is what's going to start keeping us looking younger as we age. Has healthy aging, mental clarity, and as I mentioned, that cellular energy. And that comes as an injectable or a nasal spray. Okay, here's a little bit more about each of those. There's what MIC stands for. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you see when I do the highlight kind of thing? When I'm circling that? No? Okay. So down here is B12 and MIC, which is I can't even say all those. I'm not even going to attempt to act like I know how to say that. But it helps with healthy fat metabolism, liver pathways, and metabolic balance. So the B12 and the MIC together is an awesome, awesome combination. How to get started. Okay, at this point, with it, and next I'm going to show you what's coming up next. We even have new ones coming. There's going to be new peptides coming out constantly with us too. So you're always going to want to be watching for that. But how the process works is there is an intake form. I mentioned that earlier. You go in, you start filling out this intake. Then it's going to pop up and tell you what the doctors, after reviewing, is going to recommend for you. Basically, it's an algorithm, and then they'll tell you what you're qualified for. You can pick which of those that you want. The next one is going to go into telling you if you need to see a doctor or if you don't. Always know that if it says you've been approved, you don't have to see a doctor. That's okay. If you don't want to, that's fine. You can proceed. But I want you to know you can always see a doctor. You can always request to see the telehealth partners at any point. They are available for you to make those appointments and see them at any point. So then it'll show that. Then what you're going to do is actually pay at that point. Now you can choose to pay a month at a time. There's 3-month plans, there's 6-month plans. As you choose a bigger, longer plan, the cost is going to be less per month. And this is just something that's an independent choice that you want to do. But we do have you pay at this point because our doctors need to make sure that they are talking to somebody that is serious and not just checking things out. And then as you go into further down the road, if you need a change from macro to micro or micro to macro, or you decide, nope, this isn't right for me, you will get your money back if you've already paid that and you decide before it's shipped out, just so you know that. Ships directly to your house and you're ready to get started. So that's kind of the process of that. Okay, enough talking from me. I'm going to let Carrie share with you guys about the support stack. When we are doing peptides, there's side effects to everything. So some of the major side effects are is nausea. There's hair loss, some energy a little bit. Some of them are better energy. So it depends on what you're on. But it slows your gut down. So when you're slowing down your gut, then you can have some constipation, some problems. So Ziegler came out with a support stack that we feel are some really good products to help support you during your peptide journey. So I'm going to let Carrie tell you about that.
Okay, great. Well, thank you. Can you see me? I can't see myself.
Oh, I probably need to stop sharing. Let me see what I have next here.
That's okay.
Well,
I don't need to see me.
are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, you can
Yeah.
start.
So, like Christy had mentioned, the probiotic is for the gut, and we have a complete probiotic. And so this is a great one. I also am on this. It's my daily must have. I wake up in the morning, take it with a sip of water, and then I wait to eat at least 30 minutes, usually an hour. And so that's going to help me stay regular and help with the healthy gut. And then we have our clear protein. That protein is what we talked about that you need so much due to that possible muscle loss. You need to build up your muscle and you need protein for that. You're going to need a lot of protein whenever you're looking at weight loss or anything that is involved in muscle related and improvement on that. So our clear protein, not only are they easy to use and it's not something like eating all your chicken and your eggs, it's a liquid. It's a powder that you stir up. It is yummy tasting. And so we have a great clear protein, an instant 20, correct, Christy? I'm so used to just saying how much protein is in that.
Yeah, what did you say? 20 grams?
20.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. And then our trim sticks. And our trim sticks, I love the orange pineapple. We're coming out with all the ones that are natural and good for our body. It helps curb cravings, boosts the energy, and promotes healthy blood sugar levels. So like I said, I love the orange pineapple. We have fruit punch. I think we still have dragon fruit and slush.
Island
We have,
slush.
yeah, island slush. And so those are some great options as well. So I'm usually mixing all of my drinks to options together. So that's what those 3 products will help you with.
Awesome. Thanks, Carrie.
Yeah.
One thing I'd like to mention on the protein too is just besides the 20 grams is it's whey protein. A lot of people want to know that. And it also
Mm.
has some digestive aid in it, which I love because I don't know if you guys have ever been on high protein diets before, but when you eat a lot of protein, you can get some constipation. Your stomach can kind of start cramping a little bit. So that digestive aid is awesome in there and breaks it all down and allows you to tolerate it a lot better too. So it
Yeah,
is
it's
like
kind of
so much lighter than like it's
it's
not the what do I say, the heavy protein.
yeah. It's very light and it mixes and it'll be kind of it'll foam up and stuff. You let it settle because that's that digestive aid. So you can just imagine in your gut how it just settles so much better in your gut
Mhm.
and not so heavy. That's correct.
Yes. And do you guys know how much protein you're supposed to have? Anybody?
A
I
lot.
think go.
No, it is one,
One
make sure if I'm saying this right, 1 gram of protein per pound of goal weight in a day,
of your goal weight. Yeah.
which is so much protein.
It's a
So we
lot.
usually say aim for at least 30 grams at your 3 meals and 15 grams for 2 snacks,
Hmm.
at least to get the minimum in. So that's a lot of protein. So I actually put 2 scoops of protein in. I do my 2 flavors together and I actually get 40 grams of protein off the bat. It's what I drink on my way to work every morning is my breakfast and have my 40 grams ready to go. And you will find how filling that is. And I mean, I last 11, 12 o'clock till it's my lunchtime then before I need something. So, which you should have a snack, but as a nurse, you don't always have time for that. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to just continue and wrap up here now. Just to kind of help you guys have an idea. Some people are like, I want to do this. I need to do this. I need this for my body. But then they look at the price, which it's not cheap, but it's cheaper than a lot of places, especially if your insurance doesn't cover it. So I always just like to share this idea because it has helped so many people. I have had so many people in the last month pursue this and pay for their peptides in their first month. It's just been amazing. So what we just like to say is if you are interested in it at all, if you would grab a link for $1 is all it is, and actually it's free if you spend the 199 on Singular. You just share it with 5 people. If you have 5 people in your life that you like, I know that I have 5 people who are going to really want to do this or enjoy this, or maybe it's the Singular side. It doesn't have to be XMD, but we're using this as an example. But you get 5 people on tirzepatide. That's how much you're getting for each person on that. In your first month, you guys, you have an opportunity to get bonuses up to $200 and more opportunities. And then every month, you get an opportunity to get $400 in a month. That's every single month you're given that opportunity. So if you add all this up in your very first month, you have an opportunity to get $950. That is 3 times of what tirzepatide would cost you. So not only are you paying for it, you are going to have profit as well. You can buy your support stack and still have profit. So we just like to share that with people because it is
Have
really
you ever
nice. Oh,
wondered?
I'm sorry. It's really nice to have that opportunity. Is it gonna let me go back? Hold on.
Have you
Okay,
ever wondered why
listen to
you can
this.
do everything right, eat better, work out harder, push through stress, and still feel like your body isn't responding? And while you're working harder than ever just to feel okay, the cost of simply living keeps rising. But what if feeling better and earning better didn't have to be 2 separate battles? Now, Zingular and XMD Wellness brings them together in one simple system built for real results. Because a new era of wellness and income has arrived, and it's built for real people who are ready for more. Hey, I'm Oliver, president of Zingular. We believe the future of wellness belongs to the people, not the system. And that future starts right now. So let me introduce you to Zingular, the biohacking company. Our vision is to redefine global wellness through the power of biohacking, helping millions unlock optimized peak performance without overhauling their lives. Tools once reserved for the elite are now accessible to the everyday person, and that changes everything. At Zingular, we've created one simple system: supplements that protect your body, peptides that restore your performance, personalized medical support, and of course, a community that keeps you going. This is Healthcare Evolved. When something works, people share it. They share the results, and those conversations create opportunity. Grab your peptides and support stack, share your link, and you're on your way. And you can earn up to 40% in referral commissions, earn up to 10% in team commissions, earn up to 12% in our global sales pools, earn leadership bonuses, earn white glove recognition and luxury trips, and build freedom your way. You can earn immediately through referrals or by building a team. This is income that rewards what you're already doing, sharing products you love. So if you're ready for more energy, more confidence, and more freedom, your future is here. And we can't wait to help you feel better, live better. So let's build what's next together.
So that was our president, Oliver Dibley. He came, a little over a year ago now, and he has made things happen. Here are the ones that are coming soon. So you can see we got 5 more that's going to be coming out soon. This last one, I am so excited to learn about for hormonal care. That one is going to be huge for people. So these are the ones that we have still coming. All right, I'm going to stop my share. Well, actually, before I stop my share, let me see, how can I do this? I wanted to show you some pictures. Can you see it? Do you see Russ, Carrie?
No, your family picture.
Oh,
There's Russ.
okay. So there's that one. Russ is one of our home office people. So he went on, I don't know what he's using, but he's using a peptide. That picture's not the best of him. I think he looks a lot better in person right now. Let's see. Then here is, oh, how can I get this to move over? Okay, this is mine that I wanted to show you guys. So this is me over here, October, where I had already had lost 15 pounds. I was feeling great. I had no idea I had so much inflammation. I am only down 8 pounds here, you guys. I started, so this is October 1st. I started November 15th. This was Christmas. So this is 6 weeks into it. I was only down 8 pounds, but look at all the inflammation I lost.
Mhm.
It was huge. I couldn't believe it when I saw that picture. And then here's one more. Oh, come on. I can't get this guy to come over for me. Okay, we're going to skip that one. I can't get that one to work. Sorry. Okay, I am back. Okay, so I'm trying to think if I forgot anything. I think that was everything I wanted to share. Is there anything else, Carrie, that we forgot to talk about?
No, I think that was everything.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to take off the recording then. All I want to say is everybody that is listening to this now that we share this link with, when you guys are done listening to this, just go back to whoever is sharing this link with you and talk to them. Just have a conversation and find out, what it would be that you might be interested in. What you can do too, just so people know, you can go in and do that intake, see
Mhm.
what they recommend for you without any commitment. You would just stop at that point, but that way you can see, well, what are they even going to recommend for me? And then you can go do more research and always go back into that. So just know that you can do that too. But just always ask questions. That's what we're here for, is to help you guys with that too. So let me take my recording off, if I can find that now. Huh? How do I do that?
I think it's at the top.
At the top? Oh, recordings.